When I was 17, my mom and I did not get along whatsoever. It was a constant battle between us. So I actually decided to move out myself at 17. I was working at Sonic, two different Sonics actually, and just kind of minimum wage, worked my way up. So I was 19 at this point, still going to college, working two different jobs, working three jobs, working four jobs at some points, because I was just fighting with not having peace in my day-to-day. I felt like I had to do everything myself. My dad actually committed suicide when I was 8. And that's partially the reason why I didn't become a Christian at all, because every time I would talk about suicide, you know, the Christians I personally knew would tell me, well, he's in hell, there's nothing you can do. And for a little 8-year-old and above, that definitely stems from that. Him and my mom actually had a fight one night, and this is the only part of my childhood that I actually remember. I actually blanked everything else out. And then the next day, the cop came to our house and told us, obviously, that he had killed himself in the field behind our house. And then that's essentially all I remember in that aspect of it. But it definitely brought me into survival mode when it comes to dealing with it by myself. He is the start of me doing it by myself completely, for sure. Oh, he was the best, yeah. I was a daddy's girl, hands down, yeah. I had a couple of friends initially when I was in college and a little bit after. I met them through friends and stuff like that, but they would always tell me, I'm praying for you, you'll find the Father eventually, I'm praying for you. And I always was like, I don't care if you're praying for me. I don't understand what you're praying for me about. I'm fine. I'm doing it on my own, I'm fine. Nick and I met when I worked at Trust Federal Credit Union. One of my really good coworkers actually told me about him. I had just gotten out of a bad relationship, literally 2 weeks prior, not long at all. And she was like, I have this guy, you need to meet him. He's a good Christian man, he's funny, he's outgoing, he's just like you need to meet him. And I was like, absolutely not. No way, I'm not meeting this guy. I actually turned him down 2 times and almost turned him down the 3rd time. But something told me to give him a chance. So me being the provider that I've always been for myself, I told him we can go to Cheap Taco, not at Amigos. When we first met, you know, you ask those typical questions. Do you believe in anything? Are you Christian? And stuff like that. And I simply just told him, absolutely not. I don't believe. There's not a particular thing that I believe in. I'm just kind of complacent in what I believe. And his exact words to me were, don't worry about it. You'll find him eventually. He would ask me every so often, hey, you want to go to church? And I would turn him down. Up until a year and a half later, I finally decided to go to church with him one Sunday morning, and it changed my life. We wrote whoever you did not trust on a paint stirrer, and you literally stood up, prayed about it, and then broke it in half. And that put a lot of things into perspective for me. I think the most that I felt him is when I started tithing. The first moment I went to church, we tithed. And then one day when COVID happened and I lost my job and all things came to a head, me and my friend that actually moved, she's a traveling nurse, so she had moved away trying to help out and things like that. And she called me one day and we FaceTimed for 2+ hours. And then all of a sudden we got off the phone and she Venmo'd me $600. And she was like, God told me you needed this. And I was like, what are you talking about? We're fine. I have money in savings. Everything's fine. And she said, something told me to give you $600. And that $600 covered my rent the next month. So I tithed, and then that's when the financial piece started coming. But then the trust actually came from that sermon at church. The trust in finances come and go. You don't have to rely on that so much. Yes, you're going to struggle sometimes, and yes, you're going to worry about it. That's just natural. But if you give back to him or give the percentage that you're supposed to give to him in the first place, it comes back and then some.
If this story inspired you, take the steps to change your life. The first step is always to say, Jesus, help me. Come On, Let's Go distributes hundreds of similar stories of lives changed by Jesus Christ. If you want to be part of this vision, go.